Sober Girls Yoga by the Mindful Life Practice. Hi yogis, welcome back to our intuitive practice, and these are yin style practices in the style of mindful let go. And today's practice revolves around the first niyama, which is the niyama Saucha. Now we're going to start this practice today in tattva mudra. So I want to invite you to take your thumb, connect it to the base of your pinky finger, and then place the palms face up. You can close the eyes, lengthen through the spine, and take deep breaths in and out. So the practice of Saucha refers to cleanliness or purity. Purity in our bodies and purity in our minds. And if we live cleanly, then we'll be happier and healthier and in union with ourselves, union with others. So what does the practice of Saucha mean to you, and how do you practice Saucha? If you want to join me, you might place your palms on the belly. And we're going to explore a breathwork practice called kaphalabhati today. So to explore kaphalabhati, you're just going to take a big breath in. And then with each exhale, you're going to be drawing your navel in towards your spine. Taking a breath in, and then a breath out. So kaphalabhati breathing is skull shining breath. And for each round, we're going to do 11 exhales. So 11 forceful exhales. So let's just do a couple more rounds on your own. So big breath in, filling your belly. Then 11 exhales. Maybe doing one more round of breath just like this. So big inhale. After you've done a few rounds, you can just gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, lift the arms up towards the sky. We'll just do a few stretches to warm up through the body before we drop into stillness. You can reach the arms over to one direction. Lift all the way up. And then stretch the opposite way. Take a big inhale, lift all the way up. And then pivot so you land the left palm on the right knee, land the right fingertips, gaze over the right shoulder. And then lift the arms all the way up. Twist the opposite way. And then lift the arms, come all the way back through center. Gather the palms into the heart center. And so we're going to start out right away with a spinal twist. So you can release and just slide the bolster to one side. Now you're going to come all the way onto the back body. And then take the bolster and place it on the left side of you. Lengthen the left leg all the way long, draw the right knee in, and then pull the right knee all the way over towards the left, landing the knee on the cushion, and then you can open the right arm and gaze over the right shoulder. We're going to be here for a few moments. So the reason that I chose twists for this practice on Saucha, this practice on purity, is because twists to me metaphorically feel like the wringing out of a wet washcloth. You're just releasing and letting go and emptying out everything that you have been carrying, everything that you're holding on to. So what does it mean to practice Saucha? Saucha, in its literal sense, is about cleaning up our rooms, cleaning up our spaces, physically cleaning up our physical bodies. But I also think there's a metaphorical meaning to Saucha as well. Let's take another breath. And then we're going to open our left arm and just draw the knee all the way up through center. And then let's switch the opposite way. So we'll extend the right leg, draw the left knee in, You can move the cushion so that the cushion goes over to the right. And then just slowly start to draw the left knee over to the left, over to the right, opening through the left arm. So I like to think that the practice of Saucha is also about cleaning up our minds as well, cleaning up our thoughts. Right, Roald Dahl has this quote. He says, if you think good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. And I think that's a big part of this practice as well. Can end up in these really low mindsets where we're thinking negative thoughts about other people, we're judging other people, we're gossiping. And the thing is that these practices do nothing to harm the people we're thinking about or the people they're talking about, but it just harms us. Right? We feel insecure, we feel down, we feel depressed when we're having these negative thoughts about other people. And if we think good thoughts, they will shine out of our faces like sunbeams, and we will always look lovely. Just take a couple more breaths where you are. And then lift the left leg all the way up. Take both knees into the chest. Give the body a sweet little hug. For the next practice, we're going to lift all the way upright. We're going to be moving through another twist. So this time you can bring your bolster to lie vertically along the mat and just snuggle your left hip beside the bolster, and then your left knee is going to come out along the mat. Your right knee is going to be snuggling in underneath the left sole of foot, and then the right knee will bend back behind you. And then you're just going to start to pivot your body all the way down. And you can either gaze towards the left or the right, whatever works for you. So earlier today, I was doing some writing. Reflecting on one of this Yoga Sutras, Sutra 1.33, which is all about the feeling of animosity. And Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutras, he says that the feeling of animosity can literally become an illness in our body that makes us sick. None of our meditation practices, none of our yoga practices are going to work if we're suffering from animosity. And so Patanjali says that we have to refrain from hate, refrain from jealousy, restrain from envy, just release all of these thought patterns that can seep into our brains and impact the way we are. And this is a practice of Saucha too. Right? This is a practice of cleanliness too. Stay in this twist for a couple more breaths. And then I'm going to invite you to come all the way up. So lift onto the palms, roll all the way up, and then we're just going to send the knees all the way in the opposite direction. And then start to walk the body all the way down onto the cushion. You can bring your head to gaze over the right shoulder or over the left. And just gently come all the way up. You can press through the palms. Slowly lift all the way up. And just unwind through the legs. And then just windshield wipe your knees from side to side. So we'll just move through two more poses. And the first pose that we're going to move through is a forward fold. So I'll invite you to lengthen out your legs. And if you want to, you might have a cushion on top of the legs. That can be super comforting. And then just start to bring your body forward. And maybe you prop yourself up with a block, like a block underneath your forehead. So what does your practice of Saucha mean, and how are you going to practice Saucha every day? And it might mean cleaning up your apartment. Getting rid of stuff you don't need. For me, I like to have a bubble bath every single night, and that's my Saucha. Cleaning up our minds, cleaning up our thoughts. Letting go of any thought patterns that cause us harm. What else is your practice of Saucha? Just take about 5 more breaths. And then just slowly roll all the way up. And then we'll just slide the bolster to the side, slide the block to the side, and finish off with one last pose, which is Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. So you can scooch your hips all the way towards the wall. And then we're just going to release all the way back down. Lift the legs up. Let the backs of the shoulders, the back of the head be heavy. Palms can be on the navel. Let the blood flow back to the heart and back to the brain. What does Saucha mean to you? Now, if you want to remain here with legs up the wall for the rest of your practice, go for it. If you want to end in Shavasana, that works as well. Or you can even join me in seated meditation. Just knowing that I'm going to bring you back when the time is up. I wanna be free, so free, like a feather blowing through the breeze, like a bird in a tree, like a dolphin in the sea. I wanna fly high, so high, like an eagle in the sky. And when my time has come, I will let it all go with a sigh. Pachamama, coming home to the place where I belong. Pachamama, coming home to the place where I belong. Pachamama, coming home to the place where I belong. Pachamama, coming home to the place where I belong. Just give your fingers and toes a wake up wiggle. Nice long stretch, fingers all the way through the toes. Take the knees into the chest, give the body a sweet little hug. And then just gently make your way up and over to your seated shape. You can once again practice tattva mudra with your thumbs connecting to the base of your pinky fingers. And then just lengthen through the spine, soften the shoulders, take some deep breaths in and out. So what does practicing Saucha mean to you? Let's gather our palms at our heart center. High-fiving the hands together. So we close this practice with an intention. The ancient intention, the original intention. And it was passed from the heart of my teacher, and I pass it onwards to you. And it's that our practice remain steady and our efforts remain continuous, and that our yoga helps and heals and serves and benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free. May the thoughts and the actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. Let's finish together with an Om sound, which is the sound of everything and the sound of nothing. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you. Thank you.